guys, Assalamualaikum. Today, me and my group will present about LG Electronic and Samsung company. My name is Muhammad Faizal. I will present about LG Electronic. The letter G in LG Electronic today trace its roots from Gold Star its original brand name. In 1970, Koo Cha-yoon took over the leadership of the company under him. Look Hai changed its name to Lucky, therefore forming the original meaning of letter in LG Electronic. LG Electronic is one of the world's large manufacturers of electronic products. In 2009, this company is the third largest producer of mobile phone and second largest producer of television set. In central headquarters, it is situated in the LG Twin Tower at Korea. For the year 1990, LG company was become more aggressive in international market. Other than that, in 2001, LG Electronic was launched home appliance that can be bought via the internet. LG Electronic is dominant company in the electronic industry. Its subsidiary LG Electronic USA is also prevailing in the North American market.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Nusna binti Mat Salihudin. Today I would like to present about Samsung company's history. So the company grew and expanded to Seoul in 1947, but left when the Korean War broke out. Following the war, Lee started a sugar refinery in Busan before expanding into textiles and building what was, at the same time, the largest woolen mill in Korea. And then we move on to this early diversification became a successful growth strategy for Samsung, which rapidly expanded into the insurance, securities, and retail businesses. Then the Samsung Group in Korea based conglomerate that includes a number of subsidiaries and one of the largest businesses in Korea, producing nearly 1/5 of the country's total export, with the primary focus of electronics, heavy industry, constructions, and defense. Other major subsidiaries of Samsung includes insurance, securities, and retail businesses. They also have advertising and entertainment. Okay, with only 30,000 won or 27 US dollar, Lee Byung-chul started Samsung as a trading company based in a city called Daegu in 1938. With only 40 employees, Samsung began a grocery store, trading and exporting goods produced in around the city. Then, it sold dried Korean fish and vegetable as well as it owns noodle. So as we know that this Samsung company actually not started with electronic brands. It started with they sold Korean fish, vegetable, as well as its own noodles. And the meaning of word Samsung is 3 stars. which the number 3 representing something powerful in Korea. And also, after the war, Samsung focused on the redevelopment of Korea, especially industrialization. And also in 1970, Samsung Sanyo produced its first black and white TV and expanded in a reach into shipbuilding, petrochemicals, and aircraft engines. Yes. Over the next decade, Samsung also produced transistor, black and white TVs, color TVs, refrigerators, electric desk, calculator, and air conditioner. By 1974, Samsung Heavy Industries was one of the largest shipbuilder in the world, actually. It's quite impressive, quite impressive. In 1970s, the company established Samsung's Electronics America and the Suwon R&D Center. Samsung entered the phone market with their SPH 1300 and early screen prototype released in 2001. Okay, the company made additional acquisition in the following years, including organizations that would help it expand its offering in medical technology, smart TV, OLED or OLED, display, home automation, printing solutions, cloud solutions, payment solutions, and artificial intelligence.
Hi, good day. So today I would like to talk about the history of Samsung Electronic Companies. Lee Byung-chul is the founder of Samsung Group. In 1966, the first incident which happened was the smuggling of 55 tons of saccharin brought into Korea. Lee Kong-hee is Samsung Group's chairman. In 2007, they faced fine incident of lobbying. Lee Jeng-yang was the vice chairman of Samsung Group. Next, we will go into balance sheet of LG companies. We have 2008, 2009 and 2010 statement of the total current assets, the total assets, the liability and the current liability, which stated for the each year. Next, we have the statement of operation, of profit and loss, and also comparative income. Thank you.
So I will continue Jason's point, which is I have to describe about balance sheet of Samsung Electronic. So balance sheet, we have the total. We can see the total revenue that I can show to you, and then we pass with gross profit, and then total revenue we minus with cost of goods sold, and then we got gross profit. Then we plus all the selling, general and admin expenses, R&D expenses, depreciation and amortization total, other operating expenses, and we got other operating expenses total. Then we minus with operating income. So we got the interest expenses, interest and investment income. Then we got net interest expense, and we plus with income loss on equity investment, currency exchange gain, loss, and other non-operating income, which is expenses. And then with total all, we got excluding unusual items. So next, I will discuss to you about the difference of Samsung company and LG company. So LG company, during the same period, LG Electronics annual sales inched up to just 56.51 trillion from 55.75 trillion. That's a lot. While Samsung Electronics boosts its annual sales from 154.63 trillion to 200.65 trillion between 2010 and last year. So whereas LG Electronics went through hard time by failing to read trends in the global smartphone market, while Samsung Electronics achieved the rapid growth with its mobile phone and semiconductor business. The third one is home entertainment. The home entertainment and home appliance and A solution (H&A) division of LG Electronics record 9302 trillion in combined annual sales and 1.0388 trillion in combined operating profit, along with a profit to sales ratio of 3.1%. But while Samsung Electronics, during the same period, the consumer electronics, which is CE, we call division of Samsung Electronics, post 46.9 trillion in sales and 1.25 trillion in profit, with a profit to sale ratio of 2.7%. The last but not least, LG Electronics in smart television. LG manufacture OLED displays, which are considered to be the best in terms of color contrast, while Samsung still use QLED technology, which can't quite match OLED for picture quality. That's all from me.
Okay, next. As we know, Samsung versus LG is one of the fiercest rival in the technology industry. And when it comes to TVs, the two are betting on different technology for the future, with one goal to make your viewing experience more real. At the IFA Consumer Electronics Show in Berlin, Samsung took the stage on Thursday to announce its new, the 88-inch KS9800 quantum dot TV. Samsung is pursuing quantum dot technology, which is promised will revolutionize TVs and is the new kid on the block in terms of innovation. But LG isn't convinced. The South Korean electronics giant, which competes with Samsung in everything from home appliances to smartphones, says their organic light emitting diode OLED display technology is the future. Samsung, however, has shunned OLED. At IFA, both companies took the chance to take ditch at each other technology. At a press conference on Thursday, Michael Zoeller, European head of visual display at Samsung, cited a test by HDTV, test that shows Samsung TV trumped LG's for brightness and better contrast when watching high dynamic range HDR content. So, as we know, until now, LG and Samsung still compete in this technology industry. So that's all from our group. Thank you.